Currently, it is 6:52 a.m. on a Friday. It's April 16th, and I just saw a bird fly over the top of my window. I went out this morning after I didn't sleep all night, and I picked some cherry blossoms from around my current neighborhood where I think I'll be moving out from soon, just because life has been very adamant about making me feel like it's time to go, because it's not doing anything for me and it's holding me back in some kind of time capsule I don't want to be in. And I'm trying to find my way out of the attachment I have to winning where I currently live in my apartment, because I had such a terrifying childhood that I couldn't really be in the world once I turned 18. It was really not a good idea for me to be alone. I never got any help from all the violence that I experienced at home. And so then I was too sweet and too kind, even after all the violence I've known, because I wanted to preserve that spirit inside of myself. I never wanted to become like the violence that I was experiencing. And I tried so hard to keep myself good. I think I overshot it. And then also part of the violence is the imprint of kind of being compelled to think of yourself as a piece of shit, even though you know you're not. You still feel all these ways about yourself because that's where you come from, you know? You didn't have a safe, stable, loving home. And for me, after being literally not on the street, but actually homeless, you know, like having to live with people I knew as a way of surviving because I had no other choice, that was messed up. And so finding this place for myself was like the biggest achievement, and I've lived here for 3 years. And to me, it just feels like I achieved like my mini American dream. As sad as it may be for some people, it's like, you know, last night there was a boy, I think his name is Adam Toledo. I didn't sleep all night, but there was a boy, because I'm in Chicago right now, and there was a boy. I was trying to make this video because I watched this I'm sorry, I'm not following through with what I'm saying. I'll follow through. There was a boy who was shot by the Chicago Police Department last night, and his name is Adam Toledo. Is that true? I may be mixing it up because I didn't look it up again. I just didn't even mean to talk about this, but I stayed up all night because I just had a reaction, you know? He was 13, and he woke up last night in Chicago the same way. No, he woke up like he had a yesterday was a morning, like right now is a morning. It's about to be 7. I'm about to go to a synagogue in the neighborhood, about 30 minutes away, for the very first time. I grew up in the Christian tradition. Then Buddhism came into my life, and suddenly, like about 6 days ago, I felt like talking to Yahweh, and I don't know if you're supposed to say the name or not, but I just feel like something inside of me is telling me, like, all these like religious bourgeoisie, like, if they think that like connection to God, especially Father God, is some kind of thing that hinges on some stupid moment of whatever, you guys have lost your way a fucking long time ago. Okay, I said the actual experience of some kind of Father God came to my life, and I wept and I wept and I keep weeping. And I'm like, I think the only way I can get through all this insanity, like the fact that that boy was 13 and he woke up in Chicago. There was a bird that shot up right now that was so weird. He woke up in Chicago to the spring arriving in Chicago. Like, he woke up to a fucking, like, today is Friday, and he woke up yesterday, and it was Thursday, and it was just a stupid day. It was just another day of Corona, and it was another day of, I don't know, like, when are we gonna be able to go out to fucking bars and restaurants, and I'm bored and I'm shopping, or Black Lives Matter, are we getting ready for the big fat war between the Proud Boys and the fucking normal people on the 25th of May? I hate that I have a date that I have to think about. Like, I hate you guys for fucking media fucking crazy bombing this all over my fucking crap when I don't even look at shit like this. And now I'm all fucked up in my head because my thoughts, I can't calm them down. How am I supposed to calm down? I'm like, I can't even, you make me believe that law of attraction is real, and then you fucking bombard me with all this crap, and I'm like, great. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't fucking disengage. And now you give me Adam Toledo, and he's dead. And I mean, I'm looking out at the world, there's this stupid sky above me. Like, here's the stupid sky. Here it is, it's blue. Here's some clouds, it's 7 in the morning. I'm sitting here in Chicago, and he was sitting in Chicago too. And he also met the sun yesterday. Like, I don't understand, he was alive. I don't understand. There was a 13-year-old child who was waking up in Chicago like I am, not waking up because I couldn't sleep last night because I didn't know this was gonna, I'm breaking, bitch, okay? I'm gonna go to a synagogue in about literally 15 minutes because I can't find a God that can help me through this except for Yahweh's coming through, you know what I mean? I'm like, what's happening? Because I need help. Because I just can't live in an environment like this, bitch. And then all these people keep acting like everything is still the same, and it's not the same. I don't know how many dead people it's going to take for your fucking comfort to break. Because I think you must have so much comfort around you, this shit doesn't even register. You're the kind that can waltz off into benefiting from Corona because you're not spending money on gas because your company was an actual company and not like a service desk experience, so you can do work from home and I can't. Do you understand? And I'm not sure how to even think about doing anything with the public at all because I keep having all these weird ass experiences. And the other day, this woman about 6 days ago yelled some prejudice crap at me on the street, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean, bitch? Like, is this really fucking life? I mean, I thought this would never happen in the States, especially not in the future, and now that's happening to me, and Adam Toledo is dead, and he and I woke up in the same city to the same sunlight, in the same time zone, in the same stupid city, with the same fucking CTA, with the same fucking Lakeshore Drive, and the same Sears Tower, we'll never call it Willis Tower, with the same fucking concerns about the future, except that he doesn't have a future to be concerned about, because I guess I should be happy that I'm worried about the Proud Boys, because I still have I still believe that I'll be alive, you know what I'm saying, bitch? I mean, did you see him? I mean, he's not even black. You said you guys aren't even racial profiling anymore. He was 13 years old. I mean, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do, honey? Am I supposed to numb myself with some stupid coming to America too? What do you want me to do, bitch? I don't know how I'm not even American. Do you understand? Like, I'm crazy. I'm over here in your country. I'm going nuts. And you've convinced me so much that this is the place to be that I'm scared to go back home. Because I'm like, well, what if I go back there and everything is much worse? Because maybe this whole time America was somehow the best place to be in this crazy world, because if it's this bad here, maybe it's much worse everywhere else. I'm like, am I just stuck in some crazy Nazi nightmare? I can't understand why a 13-year-old child who didn't even, and then you put the footage of his death on your fucking breaking news, and to see the number be 500,000 views, even though it came out like 2 hours ago, while the other pieces of news that are more about the actual news and the fucking families who are marching, please, you know, like, stop killing nuestros hijos, you know, like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just not sure how to feel except terrified. I mean, you are the fucking police department. I'm scared when I see the police cars now. I'm not even American. I used to never feel this way. It scares me. Last night I was sitting there and for 10 minutes I couldn't snap out of this weird terror fantasy. Like, what would happen if I was just walking by and I just would be so scared. I'm like, I don't even want to go past the police station. I'm just nervous something is gonna go wrong in someone's head and it's just gonna be me next. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh my God. It's never gonna stop. Are you at least okay? I don't know if these Nazi thugs haven't invented some kind of post-death concentration camp experience for people's spirits. I'm not sure if that's not why they're getting off so much in all of this. I'm sorry if this is a terrifying thought. It's just that, you know, like, I'm a person and I only wanted to sit down to start to make this weekly meditation, actually, for the boys in solitary in those private prisons, because I watched that 13th Amendment documentary on Netflix, you know, because it was Black History Month, and, you know, like, we have to be aware of what the fuck is going on, hello, right? And I watched it and it broke me inside. It keep breaking me inside. I just want to find a Father God who is finally, properly fatherly. I just want to find one who's coming with the fucking wrath of all the fucking pantheon to fucking destroy you to such pieces. I have some cards I prepared here. I'm not sure if I will feel like it now. I really didn't mean to go off on this. I wanted to send a moment of attention and focus to the person in solitary, all of you, wherever you are. It's so hard. I'm so sorry for the psychological torture they're putting you through, and I just somehow want to learn the skill of communicating with the electromagnetic field and every consciousness that is of the light and of the fucking killing of all evil in this fucking lifetime of mine. Teach me how to flow positivity there, please. Teach me how to create around their minds, please. Make me somehow be able to make them dream of things when they're free and no one's hurting them, please. Not for their sadistic Nazi fucking vampire from Western European needs, please. Why did the white devil come down from Western Europe and kill us? Why does he have to do this to us? Why? Why the educated? Why the white? Why the educated? Why? Why is it just like what happened in Night with Elie Wiesel? Why are there concentration camps in America? Why do you get off on ay? They said slavery is on and real because of a loophole in the 13th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. So, you know, Russia and all of America's motherfucking, you know, critics, like, can you get on that? Like, what's up? Like, there's a Netflix documentary. It's just chilling there for you. It's called The 13th Amendment, and go watch it. They're claiming that, technically speaking, this is slavery because you're using free labor by, like, enslaving people because you put them in, and they're not even guilty, so you're using, like, innocent black men, because you just want them in cages, or you want them working for you. You miss the good old days, because slavery is not about free labor, bitch. It's not about economics, okay? You need to go to the goddamn library or go on Amazon.com and order this book right here. It's called Remembering Slavery. And if you read it and you pay attention only not to the person being abused, the African person being abused, but pay attention to the abuser and notice how fucking sadistic and twisted and literally possessed by some kind of sick Nazi sickness they are. It's disturbing. And then understand what that kind of person is looking for. They're looking for somebody to do that too. And then go watch 13th Amendment and then go talk to me. You know what I'm fucking saying? And then join me for some kind of weekly meditation where we try to send the fucking, you know, I have a Kabbalistic angel called Kaliel, which is justice, and I have another Kabbalistic angel called Vewalia. I'm sorry, I don't speak. It's called Destruction of the Enemy and Deliverance from Bondage, and I just want these two to become the patron fucking Kabbalistic, hopefully Yahweh is a wrathful God, because I don't need any like, there's no mercy here, not for what they do to you. No, I love you. I will never fucking betray you and try to tell the goddamn motherfucking person who did that to you that they get to go scot-free. I just want you to feel it for 2 seconds, okay? You're not just in there by yourself.